You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Extra Magic Hour. This is your parks, cruise, resort, merchandise, all that good stuff, a centric show for everything Walt's Apartment Productions. I am one of your hosts, Joey, and of course, I am joined by my awesome co-host, traveling buddy, girlfriend extraordinaire, Courtney. What's up?
That's right. Hi, everybody. I'm doing good.
Glad to hear. We got a lot of topics coming up on this episode. A lot of stuff I know is in your wheelhouse that you're really excited for, and I'm excited for too. So, not just topics, but we got some fun videos that were shared by Disney parks. Some other stuff. We even got some big surprise, Lorcana news. Yes, I'll share that shortly, but yeah, before we get started, let me remind you that we were brought to you by three awesome sponsors and friends. They're our family of the show here. Sunken City Designs, Getaway Today, and of course, Where in the Park Scavenger Hunt Games. We will hear from all three of them throughout the episode. And I forgot to share this. This is kind of an impromptu, but I believe last episode or the one before we mentioned that the gentleman, and his name escapes my mind right now, but the gentleman that actually created Enchanted Forest up in Oregon, he recently passed away in his mid-90s. So
Yes.
we bring it up because we're in the park. They even have their scavenger hunt packs there, and actually they're sold on property, which is very cool. So, and they've been posting videos of they're getting ready because it's a seasonal park. They're closed during the winter because it's so cold and rainy.
That makes sense.
Yeah, in Oregon. So they shared a video that they're taking the tarps off the little castles and little foresty huts and characters and getting ready for a springtime open. But they also did share to pay tribute. They are going to have a celebration. I should have wrote this down, and we'll update it. Check out on our absolutely free Discord. But they're going to do a celebration of life for him, and they're asking the people, even if they haven't been there since they were kids, like my age, and to share photos and videos, and they want to put a little something together to show that.
Oh, how nice!
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. So check out I think it's Enchanted Forest, Oregon or Salem on Instagram. But we'll share it. I should have done it, but I just want to bring that up because since it's kind of topical and getting ready to open and. Yeah, so that's very cool. But every once in a while we'll do a little icebreaker, a little trivia. And so I thought, you know what? We love going to the parks or doing stuff, and we love showing off what we did. So why not do a little show and tell from a recent visit? And we'll do this every once in a while. So I'll let Courtney share something first.
Well, I mean, I did a big trip over to Florida, and we went on a cruise, and I got many things, but the one thing that I always try and get is a statue of the atrium statue. So they sell little replicas of the statue that's in the atrium of every ship. And so this one for the fantasy is Little Miss Minnie Mouse.
Nice.
She is in her dapper, 1920s dress, and she has an umbrella with her, and she has a suitcase.
Very flapper looking, but very nice.
She is, yeah. And it goes really nice in the atrium because the chandelier up top in the atrium is like a peacock. So she matches the chandelier in the atrium. But I have one for every ship that we've gone on. I have Mickey for the Magic. I have Ariel for the Wonder, Minnie for the Fantasy, and Cinderella for the Wish. So
nice, very cool.
The bronze statues.
it's a nice little collection, a nice little reminder of the ship. Because I know, don't they also do like miniatures of the ship you're on too?
Yeah, they do have replicas. They do have the ship, but I like the atrium statues.
Oh yeah, it's unique because I know there's multiple ships that are the same class and stuff, but
Yeah, and each one has a different statue. Like the same classes, like the Wish, the Destiny, and the Treasure are all the same class, but like the Wish will have Cinderella, the Treasure has Jasmine and Aladdin on the carpet, and the Destiny has Black Panther. So it all is in the theme of the ship.
right on. Well, that's very cool, and we will have some cruise news later on in the show. My little show and tell is something that I actually didn't buy because I didn't really buy anything the last Disneyland trip. I was so focused on Adventureland Day and not sure what I wanted to get, and even Universal because we'll share from that. But you guys did go to a Duck's Day at the park, and Kelly got me the koozie, the Duck's Day koozie. You got me a T-shirt, which is unreachable. That's why I brought out the koozie. So what they did, and this was a special Magic Key koozie that they're passing out. Last year it was a color changing cup with a logo and everything. So that's pretty nice. So beautiful logo this year. And the shirt is awesome. So thank you, babe, for getting the shirt.
You're welcome.
I wish it was closer, but
yeah.
But it was the same image. So if you're watching on YouTube, that's what the shirt says on the front. A little bit different. There's more of the pucks around the crest and stuff, or not pucks, the sticks. But always cool. Bummed to miss it this year, but we'll definitely make it to the next.
You'll
one.
make it next year for sure.
Yeah. So, but we do got, like I said, we got some. Lot of news. We talked a little bit about this on the live, but this is probably the biggest news going along at Disney parks, and it was Disneyland has named its successor for president. Disney
parks.
Yeah, to replace or take over for Josh D'Amaro, who's going to be the new CEO.
Well, the chairman. They've named their chairman.
Yeah,
to replace Josh.
It was somebody who I didn't expect, but
I didn't see this coming. It was out of left field. I know we talked about it before, and I said I thought it would be Jeff Volley, but actually it is Thomas Maslam, who is the current president of Disneyland. So he will be taking over as chairman of Disney Experiences. So that leaves a hole open at Disneyland. So then Jill Estorino will step in as president of Disneyland to replace Maslam. She was previously president of Disney Parks International. So she was president of all like Paris and the Asia parks, like all international Disney. She was in charge of that. So that leaves a hole there. So then stepping into Estorino's previous role.
It's a whole chain reaction.
Yeah. Tazia Filipatos, who was the most recent president of Disney Consumer Products. And since she's moving up to Disney Parks International, Lisa Baldzicki is stepping into the role of president of Disney Consumer Products. So I'm not sure where she came from because it does not say in this article, but she's taking over for that because, people move up the chain.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to have you kind of remind people that might not know what the consumer part of it is. But I believe everybody who's kind of leveled up, so to say, has been with the Disney company for at least 15 years at the minimum in different departments. So it is nice that they're hiring from within. I know a lot of people aren't sure, are too familiar with sorry, I just lost the page here. With Thomas, because the Disneyland, he hasn't been at Disneyland a whole long just because of where things went, but but I did mention because without getting too much detail, You mentioned a friend that works with the company, longtime employee of Disneyland, says that a lot of people were very excited when he became the Disneyland president.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Sean, because we talked about it on the live, because you can't do a Disney podcast without talking about leadership changes. So I did mention that. And I also mentioned that he is one of those, comes from the class of like Iger and Diamaro, where he'll make an appearance at the parks. He'll rub elbows. He cares what the paying customer, what they think, but at the same time also cares how the cast members are being treated and what they think. And you even saw them at a Ducks Day from afar.
Yes, I walked right by Thomas when he was coming out of the Ducks. It was like the fan area where they were having all of the like Wild Wing photos and the merch and the like let go of the ducks and they slide down the luge into the goal. Just all the fan events that was going on. He was coming out as we were going in. So I did see Thomas in person. I didn't get to say hi or anything, but he was right down in the mob with everybody else. So he is, I definitely see him as like one that will get down with the guest and, take part in all the festivities going on. So.
Yeah, I like calling it the boots on the ground management.
Yeah.
And like I said, I want to remind people, because like the way like Iger tiered everything, like this is part of not the Disney parks tier, but it's like the experience tier, which goes with consumer
products.
stuff. So can you kind of are you able to kind of explain a little bit?
Consumer products is like whatever we consume. So like it's gonna be these Spirit jerseys. He's like he oversees merchandise as well as like stuff that is in the Disney store and like just experiences overall of what we get to see. I'm sure he probably had a hand in bringing the women's the women who built Disney tour that's going on right now. Like just he's in charge of all the experiences.
Yeah, and like even the big thing with like Target, when they're throwing the Disney store into Target because that was part of the consumer and partnerships, like you said, with Spirit Jersey, and so
all of that. Cool.
Well,
Loungefly, Funkos, all of that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to everybody that, like I said, leveled up. The future does look bright. I think I do like that they're all from in-house, and I'm excited to hopefully run into everybody at Disneyland or D23. So.
I don't know what Lisa's like. No, not Lisa. Who? The one that's taking over, Jill. But I assume that she's from that class too, but I have not seen her on the ground yet or anything. And she came from the international parks. So
which have been getting a nice boost over the last couple of years. So
exactly. So I'm looking forward to seeing her in the parks for sure.
Yeah. So everybody, it will be official next week, actually on the 18th, when everybody officially gets their promotion. And,
and Josh officially takes over.
So definitely an optimistic and exciting times, at least for me. So
I don't have any qualms right now. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I think it helps too that Iger will be around till the end of the year too. So
for sure,
I think this will be a lot better transition than the last big transition.
I see it going very, very smoothly for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So very cool, very exciting.
Because in my opinion, I think Bob Iger was always closer to Josh D'Amaro than Bob Chapek anyways. So.
Yeah, that was definitely a shareholder decision.
Yeah.
Which that's a whole different show. But it doesn't matter. It's in the past.
It is, yes. It is in the past.
But besides the past, talk about the near future. Probably the biggest thing coming to Disneyland this year.
Disney in general.
It's freaking Bluey. So
Disney in general. He's coming everywhere. She is coming everywhere. Bluey is a girl dog.
that's right. So this one, this
oh no, go
post
ahead.
is for Disneyland. So
yes, this one is for Disneyland specifically because it's coming within the next 2 weeks. So March 22nd is the day that Fantasyland Theater will be transformed into Bluey's best day ever. They've put up the marquee for Bluey's best day ever. It's going to be a stage show over in the Fantasyland Theater. I say Disney in general because they're going to be making more episodes of Bluey. They're going to be making more mini-sodes of Bluey. They are going to be making a movie of Bluey. It is coming to the cruise line, and it is coming to Walt Disney World in Animal Kingdom, but not until this summer. So,
yeah, and so based on this marquee and the archway for the Fantasy Fair, it's actually renamed the Fun Fair. If you look at the little medallion above the banner.
Oh, really? It is the Fun Fair. Okay.
So this kind of explains to me too, like my big complaint about the Disneyland 70th After Dark, how they had Videopolis at Tomorrowland, not here at the Fantasy. They're probably prepping for this, and that's why they couldn't.
Yeah, they can't get ready for Bluey's debut and have Videopolis. In the same area. Sorry.
I guess that's okay, but I still thought it was dumb as in Tomorrowland, but that's just me. I know my niece Tori and very many people are fans of Bluey. Are you and Kelly Bluey heads?
I don't think Kelly's watched Bluey, but I would babysit our little baby nieces, and we would sit and watch Bluey all the time. Bluey is a fun show.
All right. Well, you got
Bluey and Bingo are crazy. Bluey and Bingo are crazy.
Yeah, and I think you were at my family reunion when I was DJing, and then I was playing kids music because it's around the kids' time, and I play the Bluey theme because I know it's just a quick little thing. And so one of my cousins or some family member, one of their little like 1-year-olds ran from the tables all the way to where we were sitting. And just started dancing.
I mean, Bluey's theme song is a bop.
Yeah. So
there's not much to it, but it's a bop.
It's kind of like Chumbawamba, but the kids version.
Kind of.
So moving along, our next, and again, if you guys are excited for Bluey coming to Disneyland and all over the Disney parks, let us know when the show gets posted. But
and Bluey's best day ever opens March 22nd.
Yes, just around the corner. And this one I have no idea about. I saw a post, but I've just been busy. So it's Disneyland's been testing a new feature. So what have they been testing?
Yeah. So it's facial recognition testing right now. Right now they do take a picture of you. That's applied to your day ticket or your annual pass, but I think this is kind of more in the lines of Universal of Epic Universe. Remember how they kind of took our picture the first day, but then when we went back the second day, we didn't have to do that again. They just already knew who we were, even though it was a different ticket that we were using. I think it's kind of that same technology that they're trying out here at Disneyland.
Okay, and that even worked for their version of like the Fast Pass too.
Yeah, they were using that, I think, in Walt Disney World as for the Fast Pass. Okay. No, that was in the Epic Universe.
That's what I meant.
That's how they would use their Fast Pass. They wouldn't get a digital; it would just pop up. Like they would just have to scan their ticket and on their phone or whatever. It was just there.
Oh, and it
uses their faces facial recognition.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is, because like people were already saying in the comments, like they already take your picture when you go through the gate, but it does take a lot of time to take that initial picture for every single person at a party if they have a day ticket. So I think they're trying to limit the wait time at the gate.
Okay. Well, cool. So, I mean,
yeah.
Hang on a sec. So I got a screen in my way. So,
yeah.
Because it kind of, the little bit I did read on it, I got confused because I'm like, well, they already take your picture.
That's what a lot of people would say is like, I don't know why they're testing this because they already take your picture. But like, it doesn't stay in the system. So every time you're back, they have to, I mean, it stays in the system for magic key holders because it's literally tied to your pass. But like, if you're just using a day ticket, it doesn't stay in the system. They have to take your picture every time.
Oh, okay.
It does, like, if you have that like 3-day ticket, it'll stay for that, I think. But like for a new round, like every time you buy a ticket, they have to take your picture.
Yeah, makes sense. So, well, that's cool. Well, moving from Disneyland testing something, we're going to head over to Walt Disney World because they are announcing the opening of many things coming throughout the resort. This one was shared from our good friends at allears.net. I thought it was from a different site. So, well, I was going to say Disney Food Blog, but so, you know.
They're the same.
Yeah, so that's what threw me off because I was reading the font. It's totally a Disney Food Blog font.
This is just like a combination of everything that's opening this summer.
Yeah, so it's nothing new, but official dates. So what do we got?
Yes, we got official dates. So you want me to go through them?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay. So we get Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin is reopening on April 8th. So super soon.
Yeah.
They say that we don't have an opening date for Big Thunder Mountain over in Walt Disney World, but it is confirmed to open sometime in May. The Magic of Disney Animation opens on May 26th. So this is kind of around Memorial Day. This is the big time when they open up new things. Same thing for Soaring Across America.
Real quick, does that include that Olaf section of Art of Animation?
I believe so.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the meet and greets and everything. Soaring Across America will be ready for takeoff at Walt Disney World on May 26th. I think it's later at Disneyland. I think it's more like July. Okay. I'm not sure why. But, yeah. Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Club Live, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live is coming on May 26th as well. Cool Kids Summer starts this time, around this time too. So we have Bluey's Wild World is coming to the conservation station on May 26th, and Jesse's Roundup. It's going to be a rip-roaring review coming to Diamond Horseshoe at Magic Kingdom, and you get to join your favorite Toy Story friends with songs, dance, games, and other playful activities. So that's all coming on May 26th.
Well, that's very cool. Sorry for our YouTube viewers, I'm having a system issue. There's a lot of stuff. We're excited for summer dates, but we got a lot more Disney news coming up. But let us hear from one of our good friends and family members.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thieves? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. Do you like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right. If you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because Joe's about to come back on. All right, everybody. We appreciate you.
All right. We love Lewis's art. We more than appreciate it. We love it, Louis. So definitely check out his website. He's working on some really cool stuff right now, especially for Rogue Comic Con coming up in just a few short months. So check him out at sunkencitydesigns.com. And
let's now.
Yes. And we shall move along to one of Courtney's favorite things to talk about. Which
yes, I love this.
Is cruise news.
It is cruise news. So, with the Adventure going on her maiden voyage 2 days ago in Singapore, we have gotten word that Disney is going to release a brand new cruise ship in 2029 in Japan. So another reason to go to Japan.
Absolutely.
This is one of the 5 additional Disney ships launching between 2027 and 2031. So Disney did say at the last D23 that we are getting 5 additional ships, which will bring the total to 13 ships in the fleet.
Nice. So, I'm having link issues, so sorry I'm not showing them on our YouTube, but is there any dates on? Well, actually, I can look it up, but I can't share.
Not any like concrete date, just 2029.
Okay. So this is one of 5 additional ships. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And those dates are between 2027 and 2031. So yeah, that's a little bit of a nice little gap there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
But the Japan one is coming in 29. That doesn't mean there won't be one in 27.
Yeah. It would be nice if that would be, one of those announcements would be on this side of the world. Since
I'm hoping one of them will be, but like I said, we have 5 ships coming.
Yeah, because we don't get we get Alaska every once in a while, but nothing like.
We get Alaska once a year, and there is I think every other year they go down to Hawaii, and one of the smaller ships do, and they go around the islands for maybe a month or so, and then they come back. But I'm hoping we get a full-time ship in Hawaii.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. They need a permanent destination for one. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
But
one that goes to Hawaii all year long because it's always the right time to go to Hawaii. Mm-hmm.
Hawaii or Mexico, just this side of the world.
Yeah.
Permanently.
Yeah, it does need to be permanently because sometimes they don't even go out of San Diego. And they used to go out of the port of Los Angeles, but they don't anymore. So you can't always find one out of San Diego, but we do need one permanently.
Yeah, which the Venture actually pulled up to Los Angeles for a brief stay. So
yes,
maybe they'll come out with their own terminal somewhere. But sticking to cruise news, and for somebody that likes to shop, are you excited about this new line that they just released?
I actually am. I think it looks really cool. I think it kind of looks like the wheel of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell our listeners exactly what this line is.
So this line, it's all of the ships that are currently in action, in use. So this one has all of the ships on it. There's jackets and t-shirts and blankets and a pin and just all the lovely cruise stuff. They even have maiden voyage stuff. But This specific line has all of the current ships on it, from all the way from the Magic, which is the first one, to the Adventure, which is the newest ship. I know it sucks to say that this is the newest ship because the Destiny just came out, but that's how fast they're cranking these out. So we have the Magic, the Wonder, the Fantasy, the Dream, the Destiny, the Treasure, the Adventure, and the Wish. All in this line.
And that's cool because on this hat that we're showing for YouTube, that's almost like the logo that they showed at D23 when they're announcing like the extension of the fleet.
Yes. So it's just, promoting the fleet of all of these ships.
Nice. And they should have all the atrium together, right? No, I'm just kidding. You're like that.
I would love that, but no. I don't even know if they have an atrium statue. I've yet to see any of the merch from the Adventure besides that. Just because they're on it right now. But I think they said that they don't really have an atrium. They have like what they call a town square. And I know Snow White's wishing well is in there. In town square, so I'm hoping the atrium statue is of Snow White's wishing well, but nobody has said yet.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because it's the Adventure. It wasn't built from the ground up to be exactly like the other Disney ships. It was a ship that was already created that the company fell through and was not able to finish it. So Disney bought it from them. So it has a completely different layout.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean,
yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm just kind of trying to milk it here because I kind of the next, it's not a news, but it's a short video and it was playing. So it's a funny little video that Josh Gad seems to put out about once a year through Disney
we
Park.
love a Josh Gad video.
Yeah. So what is he up to now? Let's watch here. I'm sorry if it starts a little late.
Motive train. Then they allowed me to make fun of very overweight hippos on the Kilimanjaro safaris as opposed to another Disney safari. And last but not least, they gave me access to a mansion with dead people in it. But today, I'm about to live out my dreams as a storyteller. Hi, welcome to Disneyland. Would you like to go on a boat? No?
Started with him in a Jungle Cruise.
Where? Take a little boat ride. So right now, we are giving an endoscopy to a whale. Now, this is, I believe, available property, good retail value, great school district. This is called a bridge. Now, this is Mr. Toad. You may know him as going to hell. This area I'm not familiar with.
Not at all.
Hey, please do not eat my friends. They've been through enough trauma. They lost their parents on that boat. Here comes another, what do we call this, guys? Bridge. You have been listening. If you guys had fun, I'm Josh, and if you haven't, this is Justin. I'm Josh Gadden, not as you thought, Brad.
So,
I love it when he does those takeovers. It's great.
Yeah, they're pretty hilarious, and they let him improv everything.
He is legend Josh Gad.
Yeah.
Disney legend Josh Gad. So
As he
he
always
gets
likes
to do what he wants.
Remind people that he is
Yes.
Disney legend Josh Gad. I believe there's a longer video on YouTube about 7 minutes long on Disney parks. Even more hijinks and shenanigans. So
I love it. I love it. We'll have to go and watch it. I've only seen that one little clip, but like, I love it. Like, if I wanted him to have any job besides Jungle Cruise skipper, it would be Storybook Canal Boats.
oh yeah, absolutely. So
in the voice of Olaf. Come on.
So let me cue up something real quick here. So you guys know how much I love my Lorcana. So the only time I really try to talk about it here, though, is when they talk about Lorcana at the parks, i.e., Collector's Quest at DCA or even at Epcot. But right now it's a tournament season. Even here in California or Northern California, we're getting ready for the Glimmer Games happening March 21st and 22nd. I'll be an attendee. Alex will be actually playing, so we're excited for that. Actually, our next DU episode has to focus. We have a local friend and then one of the artists that's going to be there. She's a Lorcana artist. But during the big tournament at Ghent, was a Belgium that they just had. They just had
in Belgium.
Huge tournament. They announced something returning to both Disneyland and Disneyland Paris with a few new surprises. So I am going to share the video because they could talk about it better than I can. So, and shout out to my and Alex's good friend Rebecca Quest. She's one of the commentators. That's her in the video. And I always forget this guy. I think this is Baker. I can't remember, but let's see what they shared with us just this last weekend.
Lumineers.
We have some very exciting news on two of our biggest events of the year, the Disney Lorcana European and North American Championships. The North American Championship will take place August 28th through 30th, 2026 at the Disneyland Resort in California inside the Disneyland Hotel.
Shortly after the North American Championship will be the European Championship, taking place at Disneyland Paris from September 11th to 13th. This event will be returning to the Disney Newport Bay Club, as well as expanding to a brand new location, the Disney Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel.
Very cool.
Both of these events will also feature a last chance qualifier, or LCQ. This is the final opportunity for players to earn their spot in the main event of the championships.
For more information on each event and how to purchase tickets, scan the QR code or visit the link on screen.
Do it now.
Badges will cost $110 for LCQ and $50 for attendees. Your ticket comes with an incredible experience and some incredible goodies.
All attendees will get a Disney Lorcana TCG goodie bag, which includes your badge and lanyard, 160 prize wall tickets, a Disney Lorcana tote bag, 2 booster packs of Attack of the Vine, and a standout non-foil promo.
We're thrilled to let you know that there will also be VIP and premium tickets available. Be sure to follow all official Disney Lorcana channels for more about those packages and when they'll go on sale.
There will be lots of fun activities for Illumineers to get involved in all week. Competitors and attendees have access to side events, but there will also be a collection quest, a Ravensburger store, and a special live lorecast.
We'll have meet and greets with Disney Lorcana artists, Disney Lorcana game developers, and, for that extra touch of magic, Disney characters.
For an incredible event, you know that we need some incredible prizes. So we are so excited to bring you a first look at the amazing prizes available across these championships.
All main event players will receive a standout foil promo, sure to help your deck stand out amongst the crowd. The top 64 players will win a Down in New Orleans foil promo card and a beautiful playmat featuring that same artwork.
Our top 32 players will secure a foil promo of the Headless Horseman Cursed Rider, along with a matching playmat.
The top 16 will earn themselves a foil promo card of Tinkerbell Insistent Fairy.
Our top 8 players will receive one of our serialized golden Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor cards, as well as an invitation to the Season 2 World Championship. Be sure to check the event site for full prizing information.
Each event will have an awesome prize wall featuring prizes like the non-foil versions of the new championship promo cards and other non-foil Season 2 promos and more.
To make your experience even more magical, we're happy to announce that both events will have Disney Resort hotel room blocks and discounted theme park tickets available.
Mark your calendars for the Disney Lorcana North American and European Championships and stay tuned for more info. We'll see you there.
Yay.
So that is super cool. Me and Courtney are going to hopefully get that attendee ticket as it's sold out very quick last year.
Hopefully they have a little bit more this time.
oh yeah, I think they will. And yeah, but I know you're excited about that non-foil standout card, but the foil ones are for the players usually. But still, that's the only place you can get that and the merch. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll let you guys know if we're able to get into that. But I love that they are doing a bunch of the stuff at Disney properties and everything. So
yeah.
And I think we got one more bit of news coming from our very good friends at D23, something that they have not done yet before. So as I share the video, Courtney, where are we headed?
So for the first time, D23 guests can enjoy an exclusive ESPN experience at ESPN headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut. On April 24th. So you can go behind the scenes of your favorite ESPN studio shows, shop in the ESPN store, and more. The tickets went on sale today at 10 a.m. So hopefully you got them if you were trying to get them. I think they were, let me see what the actual event is. No, that is the wrong one. Not Disney Store, D23. Explore all events. It is not sold out.
Well,
but that might be because it's in Connecticut, and also a gold member ticket is $249 a person, plus a $3 processing fee. But it does say that you'll start the day at the ESPN Welcome Center. You'll check in. You'll go behind the scenes of your favorite ESPN studio shows, and walk the hallways featured in iconic This Is Sports Center commercials. In addition to the campus tour, be among the first to shop in the ESPN store. The newly reimagined shop is not just a store, it's an experience. Explore ESPN gear you won't find anywhere else, including an exclusive Bristol collection, plus score selected goodies straight from the Walt Disney Company store. You'll get an event credential, a gift from the ESPN store, ESPN campus tour, including studios where some of the most popular ESPN shows are filmed, ESPN network operations, and a look at ESPN memorabilia, such as an original ESPN studio set. Access the shopping at ESPN, the store, as part of the tour. Meet and greet with ESPN's first ever mascot. So Appy is the mascot. And breakfast is included with morning tours, and lunch is included with afternoon tours. So you get a lot for your $249.
You better get lunch and breakfast.
Right. It is due to availability because ESPN is a working campus. So just know that it works exactly like Universal Studios Backlot Tour or the Walt Disney Studios Tour. There may be some places you cannot go.
Well, there's constantly shows on ESPN itself, but they also record a lot of podcasts for every sport in the world too. So, but it's funny. A lot of that just sounded like a very big version of the ESPN zone that used to be at Downtown Disney.
True.
But that's cool that they're starting to have perks for some of their, ESPN has been around since the early 80s, late 70s even. So the fact that they're actually doing tours through D23, Bristol, Connecticut might be hard to get to, but still kind of cool that they're doing stuff for that over there. So
yeah, and if you're on the East Coast, it's probably a lot easier to get to than being on the West Coast. So
yeah, still a little spendy for what I think it is, but that's just me. I don't know, but
I mean, because the studio store is only $1 something.
Yeah,
but still, it's better than $1,000.
Well, true.
Let's say, except for the plane ticket to get there, which is not included, and the hotel stay. So do with that as you will.
Exactly.
But if you wanted it, I hope you got it. Because like I said, as I was looking right now, tickets have not sold out. So
I hope that the notification on the phones that you got the ticket was da-na-na, da-na-na. But probably not. That's asking too much. Yeah, but that is it for our Disney side of the news. Before we head over to Universal, let's hear from another one of our good friends.
Hey fam, what are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know Where in the Park? Because we do.
We do.
So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game, Where in the Park, right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenge even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
still a challenge.
Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them
really
out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
It'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate Where in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some Where in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
Yes, this is a perfect chance to get some Where in the Park cards. Make perfect little Easter basket gifts coming up real soon. Then just the weather's getting nice to wander around the parks and stand in line. So why not play a fun scavenger hunt game, as well as listen to their awesome podcast, Where in the Park podcast, with new episodes every Friday, and still doing the series on the World Showcase at Epcot. So check them out. And before we get to our Universal news, we only got like 2 stories, which is crazy. Let's hear from another one of our sponsors before we go.
Okay.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. All right, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Yes, it's getting that time of year. Tax returns are coming in. Kids mowing lawns for extra money. Get those trips booked and using a Getaway Today. But we are going to go to Universal at first. This was going to be just Universal Orlando, but I have seen videos of it at Hollywood too. So last week we mentioned the happenings that are coming up on Mario Day, which happened just a few days ago. And because of that, we got Yoshi making an appearance. So this one, where's this one at?
That one's at Epic Universe. He made his official debut at Epic Universe for Mario Galaxy movie, so he's going to be there for a while, but...
Yeah. And then I believe also he showed up at Universal Hollywood, and he'll be there daily as well. And he's going to be at the entrance of Super Nintendo World, which kind of makes sense because there's no real room in the land right now. So
true, because like where we met him before was like inside the queue of Mario Kart, so like that's not gonna be available until the Yoshis are gonna be a part of Fan Fest again, so they might put him there during that, but like during the actual day, I guess he's outside.
Yeah. Because he's just going to be such a big character in the sequel, and we found out that he's voiced by Donald Glover, which
I know, right? That's crazy.
So is he going to sound like Lando or Parks and Rec, or is he just? I mean,
I hope he has a little Yoshi voice. He's supposed to be like Yoshi.
Yeah. So, but we know Donald Glover is a big nerd, and everybody that's been a part of. At least the first movie and this one are big fans and taking it seriously. So I'm sure he'll doctor his voice to sound more like Yoshi.
Oh yeah, give him a high pitched voice. Like Yoshi.
That's pretty exciting. Like it was cool seeing him at FanFest last year. I was like almost more excited to see Yoshi than I haven't even gotten a picture of Mario or Luigi yet. But I was sure as shit to get in line for Yoshi though.
Yeah.
And yes, you gave me the little gesture earlier. We do have 3 stories I forgot because of my little computer issue. But the first one was something that came out of nowhere, in my opinion, coming to Universal Fan Fest nights this year. What?
It kind of did, and it kind of didn't.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon was definitely on the survey that we got.
Yeah.
Saying, what do you want to see come to Universal Fan Fest? So I'm glad she showed up, but I wasn't expecting her to show up at this one because I thought they had already announced everything. They did not announce what I wanted them to announce, which I think they're going to need to announce soon, but because they did make it inside. Did you see that? They made an inside place.
Yeah, it's going to be in the next video, so don't get too ahead.
Okay. But this is Sailor Moon. We love us some Sailor Moon. Me and Kelly, or at least I did. Like this was like the only anime I watched. Like this was my first foray into anime. I love Sailor Moon, all the Sailor Scouts. It's all good. She's gonna be in the DreamWorks Theater, so she's not gonna be real. It is a movie, kind of like that kaijitsu thing that they did last year that we didn't go in, but this year we're going in because I want to see Sailor Moon. For the first time at Universal Fan Fest nights, join fellow Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon fans for a breathtaking show inside the DreamWorks Theater. Stand alongside the Sailor Guardians to overcome darkness, restore light, and bring harmony back to the Moon Palace.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love this because we're going to get Sailor like all the Sailor Scouts are named after the planets. So there's Sailor Moon, there's Sailor Mercury, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Mars, Sailor Venus, all the Sailor Scouts. I love this. I'm so happy for this.
And shout out to our friend Carissa. Her daughter is a huge Sailor Moon fan, and for the longest time, ever since she can basically stand, would take a picture with her little. Yeah. Sorry for audio listeners. You know.
That's how you get the Japanese like peace sign.
Yeah. So
or like moon.
And this is smart on Universal's part, because even if you're not a fan of anime or familiar with anime, people know Sailor Moon, people know One Piece just because they're so big. Mm-hmm. So another A grade.
Sailor Moon is actually one of my fandoms. I'm not like a totally big one, but like when I was in middle school, Sailor Moon was like the shit. Like she was the thing everybody wanted to be. Like and tuxedo mask. We gotta see a tuxedo mask. So
so that's pretty cool. So the next thing it's that we're going to share, it's a video of Universal updates from he does a lot of Universal content, Jake Stewart 21. So he kind of starts off with some news about King Kong, but he gets a little bit more in depth on what to expect from the Moon, what to expect from One Piece, and some of updates coming up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so
take a listen then.
And this is kind of a new person that I found on Instagram, and has some really good news, so or information at least. So here we go. Let me turn up the volume.
Crazy updates for Universal Studios Hollywood. And of course, this is the 1 week I can't physically make it to the parks, so we're gonna have to do our updates right here. So first up, Kong 360 3D is no more on the tram. It is now just King Kong 360. Yup, the 3D element has been axed, and it will just be 2D now. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like the 3D made the experience, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Next up, to promote the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, Yoshi is meeting guests in the park daily. So if you've got a day ticket, you can go and meet him. No extra cost required. And this meet and greet is actually right in front of the Super Nintendo World portal. You can also now purchase blue and yellow Luma shoulder buddies. They're squishy, they light up, and if you get close to someone else's, they talk to each other. They also have a brand new Rosalina cupcake in Toadstool Cafe. And yeah, this thing looks pretty good. The final food item is this Galaxy popcorn that supposedly tastes like mixed berry. Out in City Walk, they have a huge photo op for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Apparently at nighttime, the Lumas light up and it looks super dope. Now the final update might be my favorite update. The rumored Jurassic Park experience for FanFest nights now has the famous arches in front of it. So it's pretty much confirmed that whatever this experience is, it's based off Jurassic Park. Here's a view of the overall experience. We've got lots of things set up, different photo ops, it seems like. But what's interesting to me is this black tent at the end with this walkway to it. Are we going to have an indoor experience with this as well? Hopefully we do, because that would be pretty sick. All right, but those are all my updates for you guys. I'm going to make it out to the parks because I am going to Universal Florida this week. So look out for some more content. But what do we think about King Kong losing its 3D aspect? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. So
that was a pretty cool video and stuff that we kind of already knew about, but just a little bit more details.
Yeah, I was freaking out when I saw that black tent, because I was like, we're getting an inside, so either it's the kitchen or like it's gonna be one of those big scenes, like awesome, like crazy, and I'm like scared to walk through it now.
Yeah.
Because I was okay with the dinosaurs out in the open
and not moving.
But now they're gonna be inside a dark tent.
Maybe just the little copies might be jumping around trying to snap at you.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the kitchen scene with the raptors, but we'll see.
Yeah, so I am going to hit on his first thing with the King Kong. I'm okay with it because the way they can update projections and screens nowadays, I think sometimes it's so 4K and even 8K now that you don't need it. It looks 3D without being 3D. Yeah. A good way to show that off is Mission Breakout.
Yeah, I think the part where the dinosaur drags the fourth car is not going to play as well anymore, because that was really like the 3D part of it.
We'll see, because I think so. One of the things about Mission Breakout is they're able to, adjust the cameras to the movements of the car.
True.
And I think they might be able to do that too with the movements of how the track works.
Well, let's just hope they update the screens then.
Well, I'm sure they will. I mean, I don't think they're just getting rid of 3D, because I thought the 3D actually, I don't say it was bad, but it's when you're squirting water in people's faces and it's hitting the glasses, it's throwing it off.
Yeah, I don't like dinosaur spit.
Yeah. So there was another video that I didn't share, but I thought it was from him. But they mentioned the Sailor Moon thing, and it is an exclusively brand new video that was made just for FanFest nights.
Awesome.
So it's something that's never been seen before.
It's something like it's exactly kind of like the other show that was in there last year. Like it was a brand new, like it's from that show, but it's a brand new sequence that was just made for FanFest. So
yeah. So and what they could do in that theater, because I believe it's the one where the Kung Fu Panda thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The DreamWorks.
Yes.
Which is very good use of 3D and 4D effects in that.
Yes, because that's where Shrek 4D was. So it was a 4D theater at one point.
Yeah.
So Kung Fu Panda, it kind of sort of has a 4D effect, but they don't use it as much as they did for Shrek 4D. So like that theater's already set up to be immersive. So I like that they're gonna do this.
Yeah, and like I said, I think that's a great spot to have Yoshi at too. You know, knowing that you can't get rid of Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and then add Yoshi. There's going to be nowhere to stand.
Right, it's going to be too crowded with all of those lines wanting to meet him.
Yeah, but like I said, that was my first time seeing his videos, and I liked it, especially since he wasn't actually at the parks because he's traveling. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've stumbled across him before. He's got good info. Usually he goes like once a week and walks through Universal and sees all the updates that they're going on. He's kind of like, I would say, Universal's fresh baked.
Nice, that's good, and especially since we talk a lot of Universal here. And I didn't share the video, but man, there's some videos coming out of Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift. With the vehicles, so I cannot wait. So
we'll try and go when it opens.
Yeah, this summer.
Yes,
whenever that is. Well, right on. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Sorry for the little technical difficulties towards the middle, but you know, with the power of editing, it'll be fixed, at least on the audio version. So get on it, Sean. Sorry about that. But we will be back next week with another fun park-centric show next week.
Yes.
Okay, just checking. You look like you weren't sure about that for a second, but
yeah.
Well, good to know. So
no, we will. We'll be here.
Oh, and I believe we'll definitely have some more stories from the leadership level up, since I believe there's a call that same day or something. So if not, we'll definitely be talking about it on the live, but I'm sure we'll talk about it here too, since it definitely focuses with the parks and stuff that we like to talk about.
Josh tomorrow's vision of what's going to happen, probably, right?
Yeah, we'll reach out, see if he'll come on the show, and
absolutely not gonna happen.
But thank you guys.
One can dream.
But thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. If you interact with us on our absolutely free Discord, thank you for that. And until next week, we will see you at the parks.
Bye.
Good night.
Come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.